are now Casual Friday.
All right, you're here, I'm here, we're here, and it's Deus Ex time.
It is Deus Ex. Happy Friday.
Friday indeed.
It is a Friday. It's Friday somewhere, as someone said earlier today. It's Friday somewhere. God. What kind of world do we
X
live in?
is super loud.
I am super loud. I am super loud. Why? That's kind of weird.
It's Diggs' birthday somewhere, indeed.
Exactly. It's Diggs' birthday somewhere. You know?
All right, let's turn you down just slightly in the mix.
Hello, it's me. It's me, Mario.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
me,
Whatever I do,
Mario.
you guys are never happy.
Well, I mean that's on them, really, isn't it?
We can blame it on them.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I mean, blame it on them. Let the audience understand that you blame it on them.
It's not a very discreet-looking black van.
Well, maybe they ran out of money, right?
It needs flowers by Igor down the side.
Flowers by Igor. It is van. It is normal van.
Why am I at the gas station? I don't remember what I'm doing here. Do you recall what I'm doing here?
It's been a while.
That it has. How many cold-blooded murders so far? None. You're giving me a lot of flares. I feel like that means something. Means I'm gonna be in the dark a while. That was a full stack. Huh. A lot of lights for gas and go. Chair. Tech goggles? Okay.
Well, you need your goggles.
You need your goggles.
How can you fight the world without your goggles?
Oh.
You can't fight the world without your goggles. Come on. You gotta get ready for that shit. You need your goggles, Tap, says Anarchic Doctor. Is it time for the Deus? Yes, it is.
Indeed. I've set a fire downstairs.
As you do.
As
You know,
do.
as part of the hero cycle, all heroes must start fires. Right?
Indeed. I thought I was going to turn the antique wheel on the wall, but instead I've burned it down.
Ah, yes.
Easy mistake to make, that.
Easy mistake, you know. I believe the saying is you got to know when to turn them, you got to know when to burn them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's a whole song about that.
There is. And in this case, I did know when to walk away. Specifically upstairs.
Ah.
In search
you
of
know
more
when to
things.
Did you count your money while
perpetually
folding at the table?
run. Dude, that's a fucked up looking Jeep Cherokee.
I don't know, man. I've seen some fucked up Jeep Cherokees.
Is that the same model they used in Half-Life?
I did see a Black Mesa Jeep Cherokee once in the wild.
I'm freezing my ass off over here.
You said that already.
You weren't kidding.
You're
about being in
named.
New York.
Here I am, other side of the continent.
How'd you end up at a vacant gas station near the ruins of Los Angeles?
I was hitching a ride to Eugene and this jerk pulls a gun on me, takes everything I have, and dumps me on the side of the road.
That's terrible.
I was pretty down for a while.
You can always go back.
No, I know how to stick to a plan. I'll walk to Eugene if I have to.
Well,
What's in Eugene?
good luck.
Thanks.
I don't have to stand for this. I know my rights.
How's it going?
Down, man. It's going down and it keeps going down.
You're a long way from a city. How do you get by out here?
We were living in the gas station.
They threw us out.
Soldiers?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak in there while they're sleeping and start a fire.
If you ever did one thing you talked about doing.
I'll give you the flare.
I know my business, woman.
I'm going in there right now.
That lady doesn't look so great.
No.
Myself, I was gonna take the sewer. See,
She's seen some better days.
Mind if I borrow it?
sure, man. You go in first and scout around. I'll go later when they're fast asleep and won't suspect a thing. Need any hardware? The Army used to have a command post up there. I found weapon mods for accuracy and recoil, which you can have for $750 and $400. Also a rebreather. How about $1,500?
Not interested.
Trying to get me to buy your junk peddler?
must be.
I know how this game is played.
Are you worried that you're gonna bumble into Boyle's Joyland?
This is the sort of environment that spawned that particular
I just think it's
establishment. Yeah.
horrifying because if you told that story out of sequence to anyone else, you would think that you were trying to set up a horror game or novel or movie, perhaps.
Yeah.
But it's real. This is
Was
not a
real.
Rob Zombie movie.
It's dead now. It's
Well,
subsumed
yeah,
by
it was.
capital.
It was real. Boyle's Joyland,
Yes.
I should say.
Man, I really wish I could use these. Cloak and radar transparency would be awful useful.
It was a real place once.
Full of real people who loved it.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, from how you described them, it sounded like they were just existing.
Yeah, kinda.
Which is fine.
I mean, they wouldn't sell me the practice bomb they had on the wall, so
They wouldn't?
they wouldn't. It had
They
not
would
for
not.
sale painted on it.
Why?
Because it wasn't for sale.
It's a practice bomb. Everything's for sale.
I know it's been used. I want to pick it up and use it as a torch.
These people sound like they weren't any fun. Are you sure they worked at a carnival? I thought carnivals were supposed to be fun, Deb.
Ah. Head goggles aren't very useful. Too dark in here. Oh, there's a flashlight button. Everybody needs to keep a hidden stick in case they run into some boards that need hitting.
Stick?
And stick.
Right.
See, what is it? Yeah, there we go. I remember. Hey, Mr. G.I., catch. Oh, fuck.
You did your best.
Wow, that was fast. You may have taken my legs, but you'll never take my life.
I think that's what they intend.
To take my legs?
And life, both. They may wish for both.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, too bad for them. I can just think about it real hard.
You can think about your legs?
Uh-huh. Look at that, growing them back.
Damn. You came prepared. Our dialogue without if you put different gameplay over this, you know, our dialogue, damn, he came prepared. He thought his legs back on. That's like something from a Kojima game.
It really is.
It is. They call me the thinker. 'Cause I use my brain.
It's those guys. Dude, you had a lamb? You still had a lamb and you were holding out on me, brother. And let me drop your Glock knife. Well, I have no use for such tools. Oh, I was hoping if I shot the pump it would all explode. It seems like that kind of game. Dude, you know, I did murder him, like, really brutally, but that MJ-12 trooper, he was on top of shit. He was a random gunshot, just throws a grenade into the trash pit. That's thinking with portals.
You know, maybe he's a go-getter.
He was. Before he got that buckshot.
I mean, that's
Quartermaster
fair.
would ask too many questions if he didn't bring the grenade back.
It's also fair.
Quick, drink 20 orange sodas. Do I have any on me? I do not. Clearly that's an oversight. This is a really well-lit gas station. Oh, no, puppy. Please don't see me. Did he just alert the guards? Is this the equivalent of the clapping booty cheeks? of Metal Gear Solid lore. No, stop giving up and climb the roof.
He gives up because he's scared.
He gives up because he's vertically challenged.
Well, he doesn't even use his arms to climb the ladder. He just sticks his feet in them. Come on, that's hella grip.
Let me climb. Oh God. Okay. Is there anything down there that I don't like? No. Now I need you to climb down the ladder. Uh-huh. Down, down, down. Ooh, a false ceiling. Orange sodas. We're off to a splendid start.
I mean, you need those sodas.
Wait. Are those 40s or is that line? No, those are 40s. Okay.
I mean, 40s.
Yeah, no, 40s are fine. They're good. I just would have found it hilarious if this far after we last encountered Gunther, they finally put lime soda in.
Oh God. So they're like, hey Gunter, by the way, we got your request.
Yeah.
Sorry it took a while. And his body is like rolling in its grave, strong enough that you could get current from it.
I would not be surprised if you could do that anyway.
This thing chafes like a mother.
Well, I can relieve you of that burden here shortly. What is your patrol path? Okay. That's awful short.
And I make commando.
Do you want to make commando, though? These guys do not look like they're having a good time. Like, I understand a desire for upward mobility in a militaristic organization. I really do, but... Think, brother, think! What is that, Zyme? I don't need any fucking Zyme. I don't need any stogies. Nothing in the cash register.
You don't need nothing.
Don't need nothing. Except...
Your brother.
and water.
Oh, the water. Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't even think you really need your brother, to be honest.
Isn't this supposed to be an abandoned gas station? It is. CP, I just saw a guy dressed like a shadow runner trying to climb a ladder with just his feet. Over.
Yeah.
Sir,
File
he
that
just
under...
sucked all the water from a water dispenser and then face rolled up the ladder. Yes, sir. All the water. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you get called in pretty quick. And people would be like, oh.
I would hope I would get called in pretty quick.
Yeah. It's one of those things of like, you'd hope that someone would call that person in.
Yeah.
Because whenever you watch those documentaries or whatever, where they say, here's how it went down, like
Yeah.
10, 20 years later, they always show all the setting up the person did before they did the nefarious act.
Mm-hmm.
And all the people just don't do anything. They just wave at them. Like, oh, you seem normal. My neighbor always took his bowling ball candle to the park with him.
Just thank God JC hasn't figured out that urinals and toilets use water. Exactly.
Oh, God.
CP's just breaking boxes and taking the junk inside, and then he blasted a guy point blank. Over.
I think that
What this needs? This needs a save game.
needs a save game.
I've
That
accomplished a
sounds
lot.
lovely.
Look at those actually reasonable gas prices. That's how far we've fallen as a country.
Isn't that amazing? They thought that would horrify us.
Yeah. Final stage JC is punching a hole in the wall like a crackhead looking for copper wire, ripping a pipe out and sucking directly on the water main.
Yeah, he's ripping pipes out of the wall, not for the copper.
No,
But for the water.
He wants what's inside.
He wants the water. He's like, I hunger for the juice. Give me the sky juice. That's what he says.
What I would
Such a
say.
lust for revenge.
Such a lust for revenge.
That line killed me.
That line is something else, isn't it?
I stood in the shower and thought about that line. I was like, why would you write that line of all the lines you could write? You wrote that one.
Did write that one.
Yep.
God, that's like the one actually well-placed camera in this entire game.
Isn't it?
It's got a really good view of this door. It's going to be very difficult to get past it.
That's one thing I always find funny is when you find cameras placed in video games, you can tell that the people who play video or make video games have never had to work security. Because it'll be like a camera watching a camera and you're like, yeah, no. Put it in the corner.
Oh, God. I thought I was under air attack.
Well, I mean, if I'll be honest, if I saw your guy, I would call him the Air National Guard. I'd be like, can we get an Apache here?
Yeah. Yeah, he's something.
He's a piece of work, I tell you. He's a real piece of work.
I don't know what I got stuck on there.
Well, future stuff is really sharp. Stuff in the future.
It is exceptionally sharp.
You know, if I was the leader of an international conspiracy.
Uh-huh.
And the foil to my international conspiracy was someone...
Was DC Genton?
BC fentanyl, you know, the person who crawls around, who shoots random women, who drinks...
Stomps cats?
Yeah, stomps cats and throws them against the wall, who drinks water coolers dry in a single suck.
Yeah.
This creature.
This majestic horror show.
I would wonder, in all of my placement as a scary entity of the world,
I doesn't mind that.
what I had done to receive that opprobrium, to receive that sort of nemesis, you know, just to receive that burn and have it placed upon me, placed upon my shoulders.
Yeah.
So, somewhere outside my house,
Yeah.
someone is doing some very heavy construction, as you may have heard. I'm hearing someone moving pipes,
Okay.
and it sounds like they may be bending a pipe with the force of a dying giraffe. I've not quite understood the sounds I'm hearing.
Yeah.
These are curious sounds, and I'm scared. Please send help.
Just 7.62 ammo?
Just 7.62 ammo. Ugh.
They really do hate me, don't they?
You sound like us before COVID. Oh, just 7.62 ammo. Ugh. Little did we know. Little did we know.
Yeah, you're right. Hacking in. Okay, when the cooler runs dry, it's time to die. JC
I
Denton.
hate it.
That does sound like something Denton would say.
It
Like
does.
even without me controlling him and causing him to do these horrific things.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Not
Alright,
wrong at all.
Time to heal some legs.
Oh, maybe they are bending a dying giraffe. I did not think of that.
They could be.
Hmm.
You
They
can't
could be
prove
doing
they're
that.
not.
You know? That's a good point.
That is something, isn't it?
That is a good point. Can't prove they're not.
No.
Can't prove they're not bending a giraffe, you know. With the science.
Now that actually went much better than fights with agents usually do for me.
I wonder why.
It's because I didn't stop pulling the trigger.
Ah.
I shall learn absolutely nothing from this.
It's like, well, now that I've learned my lesson, who
Submarine
cares?
base trying to steal one of their mini subs.
Who's your
Really think
father?
there's a containment unit in the ocean lab?
All we need's a schematic, as long as the main computer isn't waterlogged.
We'll talk about that later. Come on, let's go.
I'm not
Oh,
going
is she
back
a
to that
detective?
base. You want to check it out? Great. Here's a map that shows a back way into the sub base.
I'll check it out. First, let's get you out of here.
I think I've gotten rid of everything except
Make
the
a
dog.
break for the helicopter. It's in the junkyard.
Got it.
All right, off you go. Trying to shut me in there.
Yes, you'll go to the ocean lab. You'll help me acquire the universal constructor.
Still looking at this Helios entity. Not sure how Paige can control it.
Man, everyone wants me to do stuff for
You
them.
sure it's safe?
It was dreadful.
And, you know, with my track record, I'm really surprised.
I had a bad thought.
Which is?
Okay. You know how we were talking about earlier that the change of soundtrack could really impact how something is perceived, whether
Yeah.
it is serious or not serious? Alright, any of the cutscenes in this game,
Uh-huh.
right? Wallace and Gromit soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. 4 picks to
Dun,
get to
dun, 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 dun.
the rechargy bot.
Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
No, it's good. God, it's been ages since I've seen anything Wallace and Gromit. They just came out with a new film, didn't they?
I saw it. It's good. It's good to see something that is just wholesome and stop motion.
Good. He said that he was like running out of the clay and can't get more, right? So this will be the last, or close to.
Fair enough. I mean, it's really impressive stuff.
Recharge me. Nothing else in here besides a robot. Okay. Fine. Alright. Save scum. Excellent. Now let's look at the map. Okay. That doesn't really tell me much, though. Is the entrance here in the gas station, or do I have to go back to the Vandenberg base?
Don't worry, Deb. We're here for you.
I bet I know. No, that's a dirty mattress, not a hatch. Okay, maybe I don't know. I've been in both buildings now. I suppose it could be the giant ominous gate of doom.
There is a giant ominous gate. It is rather ominous.
Nope. Stand your post, dog. That way I won't have to kill you.
That sounds rather ominous.
It is as truthful as I can be.
But if you put the Wallace and Gromit soundtrack to it, it'd be hilarious.
Yes.
Dun 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 dun. He's the wrong agent, Gromit.
I do love the idea that they all camouflage their knives.
Well, yeah. How else? You don't want to see what stabbed you. What was that? Certainly not a knife. It was a short piece of bark. I swear it. I swore on me mum's telly license. That was the one funny thing was I had Shippy playing Landlord Super, as you know.
Yes.
And you know, I asked Chippy, how much does a telly license cost? And he goes, I don't know, I'd never paid for one. And someone in the comments said, that's how I know he's from the north.
Who in their right mind would be sending me an image at this time of day?
At this time of day,
Oh,
an image?
it's an advert.
Oh, I hate those. I hate
Yeah.
text adverts. I was getting texts from the election that had been put to like spam
Oh, okay.
that they had just like unblocked all at once or something. So I ended up getting a whole bunch of them, and I was like, it's over. So I thought about, wouldn't it be funny to donate to one of them or something? Or just to like respond and be like, yeah, I'll help.
this election sounds rather serious. What can I do to assist?
Yeah, I'll be there. Count me in. You have I'll sell my house. I'll be right down.
That is the way I came. I have been inside Ominous House number 1. I've been inside both of there. I can't do anything at that gate. When can I vote?
Yeah. Just show up and be like, I would like to vote, please. They're like, the election's over. You sent me this text. I just got it today.
Good, you both made it. Dr. Savage
Ah,
will be
okay,
relieved.
the helicopter.
You
Yes.
take her back to Vandenberg while I check out the submarine base. I'm gonna make another try to reach the ocean labs you see. Sure, I'll drop you off on the way.
Okay, thank Christ. He'll drop me off. Thank you. I'm glad I saved you from the bomb that I didn't know about. Ooh, do I not get a ride if he blew up?
Let's not ask questions that may lead to more questions.
I do appreciate that he slowly hovers over the, black site.
Well, I mean, gotta love where you work, right?
Yeah.
Remember, this is how Tiffany was captured. You need to steal a mini-sub to get to the ocean lab. The base is a series of interconnected modules, with the subs in the modules submerged just offshore.
Just offshore. Got it. Check my data vault for details. Okay, let me do the Sam Fisher hide in a shadow thing. Oh, these are my details? Yeah. Okay, goals notes.
A lot of details here. You keep great notes. No wonder there's so few mysteries, right?
Yeah.
Everything's known as to what's going on.
I have to imagine that J.C. Denton is completely just uncurious about the world
Well, with the words and the choices and responses you've given, I'd have to say that's probably pretty likely, right?
I think he responds like Beavis and Butthead. Like somebody tells him about
cool.
Yeah, somebody
A
tells
conspiracy.
him about a massive conspiracy and he's like, okay.
Oh, check it out. It's a new world order. Let's burn it down.
You got any nudes? Oh, God. Okay. Tunnel 1 and the password is Omega 2A. Okay.
They're gonna rule the world.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Checking out fire.
That is 100%
Fire.
something he would be saying. Given the number of things I've blown up or set on fire.
You have TP for my bunghole.
Okay. I think I've got an understanding. Oh, it's a light. Yeah, they've got battle mode on. That's why the red beacons are lit. I should save. It appears that the bot is down. No adding
Unfortunate.
quotes.
It's okay, you can remember. Write them down on paper.
Like in the old times?
Yes.
Oh,
like
man.
in the old times.
I didn't even kill this guy.
Why?
I didn't have the chance to. Dude, they left his cigarettes? They didn't even... And all these flares? Think of all the fires I could start.
I was having a conversation with somebody, because I recently switched jobs.
Yes.
And I was having a conversation with one of my former coworkers, because, you know, we went out for lunch my last week of the last job.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, they had read an article where they said that, you know, according to various ratings for various movies, that means that you're allowed X amount of swear words or whatever, because everything's ratioed out, right?
Yes.
So they said the Lord of the Rings could have had like one F-bomb in it.
And where would you put it?
Oh, I know exactly where.
Okay.
Like, I had no hesitation, because as soon as she said that, I had no hesitation. I just smiled. And she goes, what? And I said, all right, keep your fucking secrets.
That's a good place to put it.
The one F-bomb. And I hope I like my new job, too. My new boss seems to be pretty cool. He has a cool name. He's a cool guy. He thinks I'm a cool guy. He asked me what my hobbies were, and I said collecting machine guns. And he was like, all right then, so I will not be denying any of your time off requests. I said, you're welcome.
You're welcome to try.
Well, he said, why do you collect machine guns? And I gave him the answer that I gave the ATF, for all lawful purposes. And he just blanked, and I was like, oh, right. Sorry. For all lawful purposes.
Target lost. Target acquired. I don't think you did. I would really like to see more Ed 209-like behavior in some of these robots.
I'd really like to see more of Ed 209 in movies.
Yeah.
Like other movies.
Like, you hear the
Like,
squawking birds and then it targets them?
Imagine Lethal Weapon, right?
With Ed 209.
But instead of Danny Glover, it's Ed 209.
Oh, God.
Instead of I'm too old for this shit, it's drop the weapon! You have 20 seconds to comply. Come on.
God, there's a switch on it. I should be able to just shut it off without a bypass tool.
There you are, thinking smart.
All out of lockpicks. Is this door bulletproof? Oh, thank you.
Jeez, lay off.
Wow. That's a failure of physical security, I guess.
Yeah.
Knock on glass. Hippocampus hamster. The producers, but Gene Wilder as an Ed 209.
Drops weapon. Drop the weapon. It's on the floor. Gets shot. Yeah. Okay, what about Ed 209 as Willy Wonka?
The kid comes in and he says touch nothing, and the kid touches something and it just shoots him, and everyone starts laughing and singing songs.
Yeah, it shoots him for 3 minutes.
Kindergarten Cop with Ed 209 in Arnold's place. Yes. Jumanji, but the hunter is Ed 209.
Oh no.
See? He is a natural. You could put him in so many movies. He has a lot of range. Forrest Gump, but Ed 209.
We're spitting fire here.
Come on, Forrest Gump, but Ed 209?
Life is like a box of weapon.
Put it on the floor. Home Alone replaced the kid with Ed 209.
But he's still got to create the traps.
Yeah. The Muppets take Manhattan, but Kermit is Ed 209. Point Man Frosty says they'd buy that for $1.
God, that's the most disappointing thing about the reboot, is it just lacked all personality.
Mama always said, you have 10 seconds to comply.
Oh, yeah. See, there's a much better line.
Fuck, man. Why'd they hire Tom Hanks? Die Hard, but Ed 209 is John McClane.
Gong, gong, gong. Everybody's
Oh,
just
ho,
following
ho.
the noise through the vent.
10 minutes of machine gun fire. I think he's upstairs.
What is that switch
Friday
doing?
when Ed 209 met Sally. Old Yeller, but Ed 209 is the dog.
See, yeah. No. Perfect.
See, that sounds like an Omni Consumer Products version of history.
It does. I wonder if a lamb will destroy the gate. No. You think a millbot can destroy the gate?
Oppenheimer, but with Ed 209. Okay, Nino has a good one. Barry Lyndon, but starring Ed 209.
Never saw Barry Lyndon.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll add it to your to-do list. Let's see. The Sound of Ed 209. Citizen Kane with Ed 209. Ed 209 at the gates. Ed 209's list. Oh god. Okay, people in the aux, start making posters. Start making posters. We have to make these memes real.
Don't let the memes be dreams.
Jurassic Ed 209. Saving Private Ed 209.
209ins.
Look, I'm just saying. He's got a lot of range. Saving Private Ed 209 would be great.
Inspector Ed 209.
Oh, God.
But the second one, where they replaced Matthew Modine, and the character falls in love with the lady robot.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was even lower rent than the first.
Ugh.
Dude, you're just in here reading a book. Why did you open the door for the swordsman? Get a key on him, didn't he? Wonder what that key unlocks.
Hello, Clarice. You have 10 seconds to comply. This writes itself.
E.T. with Ed 209 as the alien. Still hiding him under the blanket.
I mean,
There's
a lot.
Cities.
See, I'm just gonna tell the Ox.
It was the best of comply. It was the worst of comply.
Oh God! See, Ox, start making posters. Start making posters, please.
What did that guy's key unlock then? And I don't want to get my fake leather trench coat dirty, so I can't crawl under the gate.
How do you know it's fake leather?
You've seen it. It's way too shiny.
Oh, what about future leather? What if future leather's really shiny?
I suppose it could be burnished, you know, with the
Nano machines, son.
Smoothest of metal as used. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah, big gate's in the way. Big gate's holding you back. Come on. Ain't gonna let no gate stop you. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh. No. Stop turning around. Attack the gate. God, you're useless. I know as soon as I scope in, he will actually get through the gate. Oh shit, it's an agent. Mr. Anderson. I'm shooting you through chain link. I don't know why my agent is Nicolas Cage. Don't worry about it.
You know, it's fine. We're doing our best. We're doing our best, right?
Nicolas Cage would be an interesting choice to be an agent. That's what they should have done in the reboot.
The Matrix reboot?
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage? Yeah, okay, I'm down.
Why
not?
Me? That is a dry clean only fake leather coat, and New York is experiencing a mystery water shortage. Ed 209 in The Shining, as which character?
That's a good one. Ain't get no cornbread. He's got to be the guard.
We'll get Ed 209 to play the father, and we'll get Nicolas Cage to play the wife. And we'll refuse to explain either casting choice. It is not for your mortal mind to know. That'll be our excuse.
Under Siege with Ed 209 replacing Busey.
Oh! Okay, so Steven Seagal still has to act with it. That is inspired. Oh, that was like a liver shot. How many of those you got in you? Yeah, okay, that's bulletproof glass. Alright, sniper duel with Agent No Fun up there. Maybe I wasn't supposed to kill this guard. Yeah, okay, yep. Come investigate the guy in the trench coat, Mr. Robot. I know you want to. I'm right here. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Look at all that blood.
The Shawshank Ed 209 Demption. Does he tunnel out, or?
That's a big poster.
That's a big poster. That's a very large poster.
Jesus Christ, it's still alive.
Friends with Ed 209 in the place of Joey. All the dialogue is the same.
Yeah, nope, nothing changed there.
Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Like I said, Ed 209's got a lot of wonderful, you know.
Well, and more than that, he's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, a lot of heart for a character. Made in Detroit, man. It's a real rags to riches story. Who doesn't like that? That's the American dream right there.
Oh, alright. Fuck you.
That guy's not nice.
Here I thought I was being friendly to you. And you know what? You get the fucking chair, too.
Yeah, give him the chair.
Like a WWE fucking villain. Okay, trying to send wireless transmissions through the water? Yes, okay, cool. There must be something in here. You had a key. Aha. Warning. Aha, yes. Extra gate switch. Fuck you, Mr. Mechanic. Get the chair again. Fucking prick. I tried to be nice to him that time. First time I was like, oh, he ran up to me and he said something. Maybe he's a friendly character. And I was too... Oh, Ed 209 as a mean girl in Mean Girls. Ooh.
Hey, that's a very mean girl.
Yeah.
Severely mean.
On Wednesdays, we wear compliance. Man. Alright. How many movie characters would be much shorter? Or how many movies would be much shorter with Ed 209 as a character? All of them?
Well, yeah.
Ed 209 knows only violence. As a means
Ed 209 plays the role. I mean, they're typecast, but...
Yeah. Now, I suppose there is a chance you could you know, take his ammunition when he's down for maintenance, and then he would have to, like, stomp or bash his way through the scene, but... What's that? Oh yeah, put me on the forks, brother. Forklift certified. Ooh. Well, that looks dangerous.
Well, most of what we do is dangerous in Deus Ex. It's not a world of non-danger. It's a world of hyper-danger.
Lake Placid ED-209.
Oh, God. Lake Placid was actually a good movie.
I didn't see it.
It was like a good horror movie, but actually a genuinely good one.
Ed 209 is Vin Diesel's car in Fast and Furious.
Ooh. No, he's Paul Walker.
And celebrity Paul Walker. I have a lockpick. I require 3 lockpick. This has been a waste of time.
Oh, you seem to be finding your way through some pipes.
Indeed. I don't know whose idea it was to put the emergency lighting in the underground pipes, but God bless them. Bruce Almighty, but God is Ed 209. Snakes on a plane. Ed 209 and the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, God. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That would be great. Same soundtrack.
Yeah.
Ennio Morricone, man. If I had all the money in the world.
Well, and the interesting thing is RoboCop uses a Western soundtrack already. Like, it thematically fits.
Oh, I know. But I'm saying, if I had all the money in the world, Ennio Morricone, soundtrack of my life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought you saw me over there. God, it really doesn't want to leave its post. There we go. Problem solved.
I love how out of everything, you're just like shotgun.
The shotgun is quite useful.
And the sword. Shotgun and sword.
Yeah, the sword is also quite useful.
Sword and pistol by my side. Oh my God, the Godfather Ed 209 is Corleone. The Bot Father.
The Bot Father.
Ed 209 in A Christmas Story. You'll comply, kid.
Hmm.
These are a lot of good movie ideas. All right, BRB, I need a refreshment on beverage.
You're fine. Okay. So I can go through the sewers again, or I can just sneak past the stupid millbots. Sneak it is. And I think that's my way in. It's locked. Okay. That might be a way out then. Ed 209 in Ratatouille. Would he be the rat? That seems cruel to whatever actor we cast for the...
Right, I'm back.
Hey,
What have you done?
Ed 209 as the rat in Ratatouille.
Oh my
Is
god,
that
like
cruel
sitting
or
on the
not?
guy's head.
Yeah.
That's a rough movie. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's rough.
You'd have to do a lot of, weird perspective shots to make that one work.
It's possible. It's doable.
Or you do it all diegetic, all within frame, and you actually have Ed 209 just like gently pressing down on that guy's face.
Make the food of his childhood.
Key leads to a room, leads to a key, leads to a room, leads to a key. I've played this game, Kojima. You need the red key card to enter. Ow. What is that? What are you? You're people? I think you're bad people. I'm gonna go kill you. Oh yeah, you show up as a red targeting HUD. Look at that. Oh, I forgot. Real guns don't work underwater. You know what does? Laser sword. Trying to use your fucking dart gun on me?
That's how you get them.
How I got him. Got good. Or whatever.
Not one of those.
Now, which one of these was I looking for again? Gotta check the map. But I'll drown if I do it while I'm just sitting here. Ooh. They've got a chaparral system. Who said that? Oh. Did he try to tase me?
Maybe.
Alright, well, that was ineffective, so I'm gonna check the map now. Okay, so entrance. Yeah, this is the underwater part. God, is it saying that I can't do anything from out here? I think it's saying that. Yeah, how disappointing. They didn't think to put hatches on the C Lab. You know who did put hatches on C Lab? C Lab.
C Lab. I was going to say, C Lab did.
That show's way better than it had any right to be. The first season, at least.
Thing you can do with
Stop
Hanna-Barbera's abandoned ideas.
Yep. Which way do I go, George? Okay, that's the wrong way. Go this way. Lock. Locked in.
Nice work.
Oh. That was anticlimactic. I think Ed 209 is a random supporting cast member in a serious drama, has high potential.
Oh. Okay, background character.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What if we place Ed 209 as Snake?
Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Let's take the Fifth Element and replace one of the characters with Ed 209.
Okay. What character though?
Exactly. It's a tight movie.
It's a pretty tight movie.
Everyone's saying the opera singer.
The opera singer? Okay.
Why the opera singer?
Yeah, I would. My gut would be Chris Rock's character.
Ruby Rod.
Yeah.
Ed 209 Light. Oof.
That was Chris Tucker. Man, I am off my game today.
Okay.
My apologies to Chris Tucker.
Ed 209 is the president of Earth.
There wasn't anything super useful in there anyway. Yeah, come on. Yeah. I think someone swimming menacingly towards you with a laser sword.
Okay, Largo Rage Quit says Ed 209 is Bruce Willis's mom. In that movie, just inexplicably on the phone, you must comply.
Oh, that's behind glass. Okay, they've forgotten about me already. Guy on top of the base here is having a hell of a day. He swears he's hearing somebody take pot shots at other guards, but he can't prove it. And he's too honest a agent of the conspiracy to break the rules to come get me anyway.
Hello?
Doors and corners, kid. I think we've talked about that. That's actually decent advice.
Yeah.
A little vague, but decent. Oh.
Great character.
Fantastic character. One of my favorite Thomas Jane performances. Which I always thought that he was kind of an underutilized actor anyway. Now, is this the Goey Downey pod?
The Goey Downey?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Is
going
that the technical term?
Yeah. You know, like a box that moves up and down a vertical path.
Oh, we call that an elevator.
Yeah, the Goey Downey pod.
Right.
Then there's a version of the pod designed for children, the Goey Downey Jr.
God.
Yeah, see, they get it. God. Oh, Murderbot. You need not murder me, Murderbot. Thank you. Anybody in here read the Murderbot Diaries? They're decent.
I started and then I got sidetracked and never finished.
Bogey! Remember the briefing.
Gotta tried not to kill that scientist. Alright. Let me think real hard about this. Ed 209 is Cusco in Emperor's New Groove.
You must be Denton.
How?
I've been in contact with Dr. Savage. If you want to take one of the mini-subs, you'll have to open the sub-bay doors. Use the security terminal. Log in tech. Password Sharkman.
Thanks.
Be discreet about it. It's important to X-51 that I keep my position here.
Man, talk about a sense of self-importance. It's important to the location that I remain here. You're replaceable, lady. I can prove
some people are like that.
I can prove to her how replaceable she is. You know, if that becomes necessary.
Well, let's not murder everyone, shall we? Well, I mean, you do you. How about we say that?
Do you want to say that to me?
I will not. I will not.
No, not you, the scientist.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What was it? It was something and then Sharkman. Something and then Sharkman. What was the something? You weren't supposed to be in here. Thank you. Heck.
Isn't that what you want to hear? You weren't supposed to be in here? Thumbs up.
Camera off. Camera off. Door open. Yeah. There we go. The pod bays are open.
Pod bay doors are open, Hal.
Remember the police.
Oh god, that's a bad time to reload. You're pulling shit. You go for that alarm, I swear to fuck I will murder you dead. Now, you're gonna be a good little scientist and you're gonna stop running around. Ed 209 is Captain Janeway. Well, I guess they're working on that one, so I'm taking this one.
Don't you hate it when the sub has to go in for work?
As Ensign Harry Kim? Ooh. I recently stumbled upon my favorite joke in a Delta Green podcast. Why'd the Scarecrow get promoted? I don't know. Night Owl is reminding me that I've said stupid things like that before.
Well, I mean, that's a given, right?
Last will in Who the Hell Am I Kidding? Ridley was a traitor. No idea who he was working for, and I don't really care. He's dead now. He was one of the scientists. He set explosives, drowned half the lab, killed most of the others by remote when the robots and turrets went crazy. A computer virus. Something. Kept babbling about illuminated ones right up until the end before I put a bullet in his head. Better than he deserved.
Like a fun guy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so screw you, whoever finds this. That's how I'm ending my next will.
Screw you, whoever finds this.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fuck you, buddy, for reading that.
Fuck you. Strong letter to follow.
Ugh. Camera status off. Camera status off. Camera status off. Unlocked. Open the door.
Look out the window to the northeast. The building with the green beacon is the crew module. It should contain a lift that goes down to the manufacturing level. Careful, JC. The Ocean Lab's electrical systems are waterlogged and misfiring. Turrets and security systems won't behave like you expect, and the transgenics have probably sprung their cages.
Alright. I guess that's the executed scientist there. Well, this is going swimmingly. Ooh.
Swimmingly?
That fire extinguisher's out of service.
Well.
Look at all the red on it. Although, it is still within the green right there, so I don't know why it was pulled. It might just be because it hasn't been inspected recently enough.
It was used in a crime!
Oh, yeah, but I don't know if they would bother to lock out, tag out the fire extinguisher after that.
They're very thorough criminals.
They could
OCD
be.
criminals, you know?
What are you? Oh, you look like something that needs a lamb.
I mean, that's kind of the normal, isn't it?
Why do you just keep human skulls on the desk?
That's a good question.
Man, Dr. Roth, way to be a downer in your last earthly, transmission. I wish I'd done more. Yeah, me too. I gotta dig through your mess.
I wish I'd eaten that extra large Snickers bar.
Oh, there's an awful lot of you in there, isn't there? Yeah, that's a lamb problem for sure. Young Karkian. Ah, and I guess they're feeding them rats. Yeah, you guys disgust me. I mean, maybe they're not carnivorous. That's a lot of fish to be remaining for how dense that is. Who knows? That guy could have just fallen in and drowned. Right?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's a normal thing that happens here. Normal.
3 picks. I don't think I have 3 picks. I have 2 picks. Oh, looks like I'm not doing anything on this level. Command center. And another dead guy. 3 dead guys. Oh, the system BIOS is okay, so that's all we really need, right?
I love a BIOS that's just burned into the screen, you know?
Yeah. Security system compromised.
What?
Man, they're really telegraphing that a lot.
That seems crazy.
I mean, like, unless it's... Yeah, alright. I like how they're still screaming at me after I've been murdered. Reboot Stargate. Ed 209 is the gate operator.
The URV bay is in this module.
Well, David Lynch just passed. What about, oh, fuck, I forgot about that one. What about Agent Cooper as Ed 209?
Oh, good lord.
Hey, Psyduck. Ed 209 is Barney.
Oh, in Half-Life?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of scary. I don't think Gordon would fuck around.
I suspect he wouldn't. That solves that.
Guy in a coat, I'm checking it out. I'm pulling back.
Guy in a coat, I'm checking it out. Heck. Darkman. Off. Unlocked. Close. Off. Off. Log out. Cancel. You're now useless to me, so get away from the box or I'll accidentally hit you. Good God. The sound of a billion high heels on steel grate.
That is indeed what it is.
He's still in the area.
Is he now?
Okay, falling back.
Is he still in the area? You tell me.
Falling back.
Fucking chair. Any reason to do anything in here? No. Alright. Red Dead 209. They use Ed 209 as the probe they send through the Stargate first. I don't think we'd make very many friends.
I don't think there'd be need to send anything else. I think it would be just handled.
Oh no, it would become a Worf situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's the meanest thing on the show. So every alien species would take over the Ed 209 and turn it against them to prove that they're technologically advanced.
Mm.
So the big boss of every episode would be their own Ed 209, which they then have to have ready for the next episode so that nothing actually changes. Cash cab with Ed 209 as the driver.
Wrong answer.
Operation Petticoat. Sub-captain is Ed 209. Right, that's the one where they paint the submarine pink? Or am I thinking of a different mid-50s comedy? Hello. Hello?
Turrets and security systems won't behave like you expect, and the transgenics have probably sprung their cages.
The Andy Griffith Show. Ed 209 works at the filling station. Underutilized character.
Doctor, I am never armed. He is, though. Finally got a label. Yep. You know your project's official when you get code word access. All right. Neo Karkarod. Fuck does that mean? He's got riot prod.
Look, it's Tom Bombadil.
Hey, Tom.
Internet famous Tom Bombadil.
A rebreather.
Everyone, it's internet famous Tom Bombadil.
Oh, maybe we can give them a like show. I like this. I mean, look at this. This transparent holographic keyboard. That is
That's really
definitely
great.
not just an image of one of the developers' keyboards.
Very scientific, futuristic,
Indeed.
cutting edge.
The cuttingest of all edges. At the pointiest tip of that spear. So much so that I've poked myself.
With the edge. Ouch.
With the edge. BIOS is armed. Ocean Lab indeed. What do you think controls that turret? What do I have for abilities?
Well, Blargle Rage Quit suggests this stream, but Ed209 is Dep, and I'm like, you don't understand. Ed209 is Dep in this stream.
Ah, there we go. F3. Ah. I can't hear what he's yelling at me.
Harry Potter, but Snape is Ed209. This isn't gonna get old. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be good forever.
That's pretty good. Yeah, what did that switch do? That switch shut the door. I don't see any other switches. Fine, I'll bypass the fucking turret. Oh wait, is it Gyrojet? That explains why it's having roughly as much effect as Simunition at close range. Nope.
Oh.
Even worse. I put on my electric skin.
Well, you do have an electric skin. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I turned on the electro skin and problem solved itself. Fuck, see, I used all those bypasses and here was the controller for it. Come here, little greasel. Wow, fuck you. Of course it's another fucking turret. Okay. You know what? I know how to solve a turret problem. Have fun with that, fucker. Yeah. How you say mom's tired where I come from?
Helper.
You're having helper tonight. Yeah, time for all the flares again. I shouldn't have used them all in the Kevorkian room or whatever the fuck they were called. Soy. Soy. Floor soy. Okay. Didn't have the right code for that one. It might have the right code for this one. Oh, of course it does. We're going into the Greasel lab.
Well, I mean, you gotta have a lab for your greasels now. They can't just come from nowhere.
Alright, come on, you little fucks. God damn it. One Greasel down. Where is he? Yeah. You don't get to run away. You lost that privilege when you were born. Tell me if I need to tone this down.
I'm just here for the train wreck. I'm just here for it.
Ooh, but they left me some soy food. And some house
I've depicted you as the soy food.
Indeed, indeed. God, these fucking scientists. Here, I'm not gonna keep anything useful in my pockets. I'll never die on the floor. It'd be a loot drop for somebody who's better at this than I am.
Oh, there's a good one. Ed 209 is Thomas the Tank Engine.
Ooh.
I'd watch that.
I would too. I wonder what security bot it activates. And am I going to have to fight it? No. It shows friendly. Thank Christ. No, no. Execute them in their cages. Thank you, security bot. You've done what needs to be done. Keep scanning the area, please. Anything's down here? Yep, I am getting a call.
Remember to hit mute.
Yeah.
Alright, well, while Deb gets a call, I'll sit here and think about things. Now, we know, those of us who have played a lot of the original Deus Ex, especially when it came out so long ago, do remember we are indeed near the end. The question is, do you think, or, well, rather, which ending do you think Depp will choose? Because there are a few distinct different endings, and they each have a different impact on the story. I'm kind of curious myself. I'm fairly certain, though, that Depp will just get mad at most of the endings as being really no better than the other, which is fair. It is Deus Ex. Yeah, the blow up everything is, you know, it's a very punk ending. It's very Scrombles.
Very scrumbles of you. Or of me. I don't know. I can't
Someone
remember
did Saving Private Ed 209.
that. Oh no.
I'm saving that in my art folder. That's going in my art folder.
You ain't Bob Ross.
That's also in my art folder.
You deserve better art than that.
That was a good one, though.
Nah, that one was terrible.
That was funny. Made me happy. You ain't Bob Ross. I like shitposts.
That was a shitpost.
They some of my favorite things.
There's going to be murder behind one of these doors.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's going to be murder? I like Saving Private Ed 209. I do.
Dead scientist? There's a fucker. Come here. Come here, you little bastard. Yeah. I don't care how many status effects you add to me. Actually, I do. Please stop that.
Ed 209's Forrest Gump, we already did. We actually did that one.
We did. We did do that one. Could you stand on the desk, please, like an actual individual? Five, 6, 9, 0. Okay. Five, 6, 9, 0. So I can climb ladders without my hands, but I need my hands to swim. How peculiar.
How peculiar, Mr. Bond.
Past the checkpoint is an excavation area where they were expanding the facility. Beyond that should be the crew module.
That looks dangerous. A construction area, you say? That thing alive? Yes, it is. That didn't take much. Smokey and the Ed 209. Ed 209, no disassemble.
Bad movies.
Do I explore? Bones are a good sign. Come here. Are you running away? that just a noise you make, or are you calling the others?
The other. Gooble gobble, one of us.
One of us, one of us. God, these red emergency lights really do nothing for us. Have we considered switching to LEDs?
You know, that's a good question.
Because, like, it's dark in here. And they're using road flares still. Road flares are not intrinsically safe, people.
That doesn't sound safe at all. Have they been actively thinking about safety?
I don't think they have.
That's really unfortunate.
It is. And it probably cost them their very eternal soul.
You know, I wonder how they get through their day.
I'm going to guess unsafely.
The Wizard of Oz, with Ed 209 as the lion.
Ooh.
If I only had a heart with Ed 209.
God damn it. Death Race 2000 with Ed 209 as the president. Ed
That'd be
209
interesting.
and John Wick is the owner of the Continental.
Oh, God. You know, I'd watch that. I'd watch that.
In a heartbeat.
How could you not?
That's pretty good, yeah.
Ed 209 has captured our hearts in ways nothing else has. Why are people not ready for Ed 209 movies?
It's
You know?
Ed 209 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the byline when he breaks it big.
It's Ed 209 o'clock.
Yeah.
Where were you when there was Ed?
You know, we'd have to get the Academy to approve robot actors getting awards.
Oh, yeah. With that range of character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then we could get other well-known characters that obviously, get their late just do desserts.
Yeah,
like
late bloomers, as it were.
Like Robbie the Robot.
Yep.
From Forbidden Planet. Robbie the Robot in The Sound of Music. I could see it now. Some people are not going to like that one.
It's only because of his beautiful singing voice.
Tiptoe through the tulips. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. They can't handle it. Ooh, a lock.
Too much power.
Ooh, a multi-tool. What does this switch do? Oh. What I thought it did, except I can't undo it. Wow, how useless. Do I have the key? I don't have the key. Okay. So I've just made this area intrinsically more dangerous for me.
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
To no perceivable gain.
Why wouldn't you?
God, this makes me feel like I'm in Tremors too. Come here, where you at?
A spoonful of medicine makes the medicine go down, and compliance is optional. Oh, God.
Ed 209, Dare Officer.
Oh, shit, I'd watch that. Drugs are dangerous.
But not as dangerous as me. Really, where the fuck am I supposed to get?
I would love to watch Ed 209, the Dare Officer, like, try to tell kids and then, like, try to get down on their level.
Yeah.
You know? I was like you once. I was like you once. I was Babby. Pink and malformed.
No, you didn't have the key. You don't have the key. You don't have the key. Not behind the box.
The train.
I have 4 picks. I do have 4 picks. Alright. Ed 209 is Mr. Smith in The Matrix.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually interesting.
God, stop eating my legs.
You must fight the monsters.
Ah, fucked off. That was almost a death.
You can live without a torso.
I can for a while. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. It's like he can sense I'm about to pull the trigger. Nothing on him. Fucking fuck. Okay. Tech goggles, huh? Fucking Greasel.
When's the last time you leveled up, or rather, allocated skill points?
Well, it's been a while.
Yeah. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but, you know, that could be helpful.
I forgot that was a thing.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, Ed 209 is Gollum. Oh, by the way, those of you who are excited to hear new Weird People facts, we are working on the website quite extensively. There's been a lot of updates. We actually have some fun things planned. We're going to have, like it's the 1990s, we actually plan on having a BPL newsletter, which is kind of like our little newspaper, and it'll come out probably quarterly to start. You know, so we're going to have our own newsletter and newspaper, which is really crazy. But yes, there is a Black Pants Legion website, and it has links to all sorts of fun, weird stuff on it. But, Depp is our film reviewer.
Yep.
And because I told Depp is the film reviewer, so Depp has actually done the first film review. And after this weekend, we intend to get that website almost done so we can show you guys our first newspaper. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The website is very stupid.
It's pretty stupid.
It's stupid in the way we made it, though, so that means it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
But stupid. It's good, but stupid.
Stupid good.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's... that's a difficult one, isn't it?
Can be.
Yeah. I mean, we made it... We're the ones who made it stupid. We made it in our image of stupid. So we are the ones to blame there. And I'm fine with it. You know, I ain't got anything wrong with that. It is a very, very stupid website. But we are going to put our news on it. Our news.
Such
there will
as
be a
it is.
variety. Oh, well, such as it is. We have good news. We share it with people. You know? Like raising money for charity and you know.
And paying Amazon to watch terrible films and...
Hey, you love that movie. I can't even finish that sentence. I couldn't even finish that movie.
I know that Megalopolis is art because art makes you feel things. And after watching Megalopolis, I felt so strongly I wrote 5 single-space pages on it.
That was the thing, is that Depp's review is pretty much straight gonzo. It's gonzo journalism. It's really good stuff. And, yeah. I get to assign Depp films to review, because I pay Depp for the price of it, plus a drink and a popcorn, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Oh, Megalopolis is fantastic, because here's the thing, is you have all you have the greatest wind-up in history, right? The greatest wind-up in history. You have a director who's done incredible work before, and he's also done incredible production work before, right?
Yeah.
Who has been talking and ruminating on an idea for like 4 decades of his life.
Yep.
And has finally sold enough of his property, of his private venture, so that he can privately afford to fund his film, his magnum opus, and the way he would make it without any interference whatsoever. And he chooses the perfect talent to play the roles as he envisions them.
This is the 8th time he's cast this movie. So this is the 8th perfect group of actors. Yeah.
Yep. 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 So, Megalopolis is the first movie. And then after that, I'm going to have you do a Steven Seagal as a palate cleanser.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yep.
Tex
And then
said
after
I'm
that...
a film reviewer, so I am.
And then after that, I think another brain machine.
Please no.
He's no brain.
Please no. I did not enjoy that.
You didn't?
Not particularly.
Come on.
I know you really get a kick out of it.
I do.
I feel like I'm making fun of somebody who's got something going on upstairs.
He charges money for this.
Oh. See, that hurts.
He has a business. He is successful.
That hurts even more.
Florence Foster Jenkins. She was a lady who sang opera so bad, so terribly, but so earnestly, that she had lines out the door.
Yeah.
She was the worst opera singer in history. Deaf as a post in terms of tune. Just absolutely couldn't hold a note to save her life. There are recordings of her singing. And it is appalling. And, she went out there and gave it her all, and people would pay money to go see it. And they said at first, the first 10 minutes is just like laughing at how awkward it is. And then after that, you just start clapping because you're like, this is the everyman doing something that is so stupid they have no business doing it. And they're just doing it. They said people just started clapping, like erupting into applause, like, yeah.
Well, good for her.
Yeah, exactly. She had fans. I mean, she couldn't sing, but she had fans. Because that vibes with people, There's a lot of times in your life where you feel like you're in over your head and you've got no idea what you're doing.
I always feel in over my head. I swear to God, I could overthink pouring a bowl of cereal.
Okay. I can short circuit that. You ready? I dated a lady who poured the milk in first.
Okay. I've known people to do that.
Why?
Why do they do
Why?
it? Or why do I know people?
No, just why do you know people? I'm not fucking Diogenes. Come on. Like, why do people do that? Why do they put the milk in first? That's wrong.
Yeah, it makes sense for some people.
It does not. It makes sense for nobody.
You put the wet in before the dry sometimes.
No, you put the dry in first. Okay. Establish facts. Thank you. You put the dry in first. Please and thank you.
hurt me from all the way over here?
Look, I'm just gonna say this. Who here thinks that putting the milk in the cereal bowl first is wrong? Raise your hands. It's okay. I just want to see who I have to ban that doesn't think that. I just, look, I don't have a lot of control in my life, but this, I have control over.
That's fair. Control is something we all seek in our own ways.
I think it's something we like to play with, you know. Dry first. Right, yeah.
Dry, wet, dry, wet, dry, wet. Okay. So, when you're out of the dry, you've just got the milk and you decide you're going back in. Do you pour the milk back out? No. You add dry to the wet. It's fine. What about using water instead of milk? I've known people to try. I've tried when I've been exceptionally poor.
You know, I don't like that we asked this question, and I cancel.
I've never had it turn out well.
No more. No more chat today. Please. I heard. What about water? No. You're not having cereal. I've been poor too. You're not having cereal. Go home.
You know what tastes better than it should in cereal? Good God, it killed me.
What tastes better than it should in cereal?
Oh, canned milk. Or powdered. Reconstituted powdered, but canned.
Wait, you just add powder to dry? So dry.
Yeah. Well, you add the dry to the wet when you reconstitute the milk.
I'm doing the mental math here. You add dry to the wet and wet to the dry.
And then you add that wet to the dry again. Which is putting the milk in the bowl after you've reconstituted it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, if you've eaten all the dry and you have wet left over, you can then add dry to the wet again, should you so choose. But you don't have to. Fuck off. You move so goddamn fast. Now the greasels are over here. Fuck you, you greasel fuck. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna hop over here? You're gonna spit your juice at me? That's what I think of fucking juice.
Out of context, this chat is gonna sound insane. Add wet to the dry and juice.
Has Depp
Put your
found the
juice in
infinite
it.
cereal bowl yet? No. Tell me when I do, though. I mean, you know, biscuits and gravy is just dry, wet, more dry. Like when you start doing the math and just dries and wets, things get simple or complicated. I don't know. Suppose it depends on your idea of each.
Well, that's fair. Dry the wets, wet the dries.
Please tell me that killed them. No.
I don't want to lie to you.
Oh, it's been zapping my legs off. Wonderful.
You didn't need them. What were you doing with your legs?
I don't think it's juice. What else are you gonna call it? I think greasel juice is a perfectly acceptable name for whatever they do.
I'm not sold on that.
You're not sold on greasel juice?
No.
Okay. Greasel excretion?
What about grease? Greasel grease.
Greasel grease?
Yeah, I mean that's.
I don't know. It seems kind of cheesy.
Mm,
You know, in like a used car salesman way.
I mean, that's fair. Greasel concentrate. How about that?
Greasel concentrate? But I'm not concentrating the greasels. It's just a concentrate that they make. And spin.
All right. I'm not saying who makes it.
But the
I'm
implication
not
is
asking.
there.
Leave it be.
Let it be, let it be.
Tech scrum.
Oh, okay. I think I took care of the Kevorkians or whatever the fuck they are called.
The Kevorkians? Yeah, that's what they're called.
Let's go handle the greasels. Yeah, come on. You know you wanna. That's one of them down. I only see the one body, though. Alright, both of them are dead now. No food. Drop the binoculars, don't need them. And this. Yep, there's my lockpick. Okay. So are those frogs? They're some kind of abomination. Horrors beyond our comprehension.
They are horrifying.
Why are we talking about grease weasels?
Don't worry about it.
Because they put them in the game.
Yeah, why would you worry about it? That sounds too much. That's way too much worry. That's crazy.
Alright, now I am mildly worried about soft locking myself.
You haven't let that bother you yet.
I have not, you are correct. I forgot that there was a grenade secondary fire. And it does come in handy occasionally. Okay. Flare, 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 tech goggle, rebreather, rebreather. Okay. died after distributing skills. Let's upgrade swimming. What do I want to do?
That is a good question.
What's up?
I mean, you get a lot of options here.
Yeah. Been doing a lot of lock picking.
I mean, well, you've been attempting a lot of lockpicking, yes.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and save again because I'm paranoid.
As one should.
That was nice. Sounds almost like there's a turret going in there somewhere. My favorite way to lockpick.
Violence.
Violence.
That is a great way to lockpick, actually. Just violence.
I traded a flare for a lamb.
Well, I mean, that sounds fair.
Well, no, because I used the lamb to get the flare.
Oh. Well, I mean...
Are we up against a timetable?
I think we're almost there. I mean, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 30-some minutes.
Yeah, I believe that we are right on the
Almost.
cusp.
And this is near the end of the game, so next time around we might actually beat this son of a bitch. And then after that, I'm going to make Depp play my summer car. Until we reach an arbitrary point in that game. There's going to be... Depp will say, when I do X, you know...
We're done?
We're done. Actually, I think the way to win that game is to get your car registered and have it pass.
Okay.
I think that is the way to beat the game, actually.
You gotta pass MOT?
Yeah, like finish MOT. Like you have a junked out car that's just a piece of shit and you have to get it to pass.
Okay. Works for me.
You know? And I you know enough about cars to do that.
Potentially. Well,
come on, it's old cars. It's not new cars.
Yeah, we'll see. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I will catch you all later.
Yes. Next time, new place, new adventures.
Indeed.
Madness.
Have a good one.